Hey guys! Latest news regarding BTS's Taehyung and Jungkook's lawsuit against YouTuber Sojang. On August 23, 2024, the K-pop world was once again rocked by the latest developments in a lawsuit filed by two BTS members, Taehyung V and Jungkook, against a controversial YouTuber, Sojang. This lawsuit has attracted great attention from fans all over the world, considering that BTS is one of the most influential groups in the global music industry. Case background: BTS's lawsuit against Sojang. This lawsuit was first filed in March 2024 by Taehyung, Jungkook, and their agency, BTS Music, now Hybe labels. They are seeking damages of 90 million won, or around 67,000 to 133 United States dollars and 42 cents for defamation. This accusation arose after Sojang, also known as Taekook Camp in Korea, uploaded a video that BTS considered to be false information and damaged their reputation. This is not the first time Sojang has been involved in a legal controversy. In 2022, Hybe also filed a lawsuit against Sojang for defamation and obstruction of commerce. However, the investigation into the case was temporarily halted. Hybe did not give up and continued to press for the case to be reopened by submitting more evidence to the police. Finally, the case was reopened in May 2023, which was then followed by a new lawsuit by Taehyung and Jungkook in March 2024. At the first trial held at the Seoul Western District Court, 12th Civil Division, Sojang put forward a surprising defense. They pleaded not guilty to the defamation charges filed by Taehyung, Jungkook, and Hybe. Sojang claimed that the video they made was not an act of defamation or spreading false information, but rather just an opinion. We acknowledge that the video was made, but considering the method and content, it is just an opinion and not something false or damaging, Sojang said during the trial. Furthermore, Sojang added that the content cannot be recognized as a crime because it was made for the public interest and did not violate anyone's personal rights. They claim that the content is false, and even if it is false, it is not recognized as a crime because it was produced for the public interest. Furthermore, the content does not reach the level of violating personal rights. BTS Music, which has now changed its name to Hybe labels, did not remain silent about the statement. On the same day, lawyers representing Hybe, as well as Taehyung and Jungkook, issued an official statement condemning Sojang. They asserted that the YouTube channel intentionally spread false facts and provocative issues, which have harmed BTS members financially and reputationally. The channel is a platform that systematically amplifies and reproduces false facts and provocative issues. They have made huge profits from the videos, and therefore, we are filing a lawsuit to stop the spread of false information and violations of personal rights discussed in the videos, Hybe lawyers said in court. The case became more complicated when Sojang submitted a report from the South Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism as part of their defense. They claimed that their video was merely an opinion based on the existing report. However, Hybe did not remain silent. They immediately responded by stating that they would submit evidence related to the report from the ministry. They emphasized that the case was rooted in allegations of illegal investment by a certain party, and if necessary, they would submit additional evidence to support their claims. We will examine the decision that the defendant Sojang is facing, but the basic core is the issue of illegal investment by a certain party in this case. If evidence is needed related to the investigation by the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism, we will submit related materials after examining it, Hybe said during the trial. The case not only focuses on the defamation allegations, but also highlights other issues that have previously tarnished BTS's name. Sojang in their video also accused BTS of manipulating music charts and having ties to Dawnworld, an organization associated with a pseudo-religion. These allegations were immediately denied by Hybe, who stated that the claims were baseless and an attempt to defame BTS. They asserted that chart manipulation, concept theft, and ties to Dawnworld were completely false allegations. The next trial is scheduled to take place on October 25, 2024, at 11:10 a.m. KST. All eyes are now on how this case will develop and whether Sojang can prove that their content was indeed just an opinion that did not violate the law, or whether Taehyung, Jungkook, and Hybe will succeed in proving that the video has damaged their reputation. BTS fans around the world are waiting for justice for their idols, while Sojang is facing immense pressure from the public. This case is not only a test for BTS and Hybe, but will also set an important precedent in terms of how South Korean law handles defamation and misinformation cases in the digital age. That's the latest update on Kim Taehyung and Jungkook's lawsuit against YouTuber Sojang. Don't forget to leave a comment below about what you think about the development of this case. Stay tuned to the K-pop update channel for the latest and most complete information about the world of K-pop.